Yes, good evening and welcome back to Premium League Pubg. I'm Funky AU. Great to be here as always, and we are about to dive right into the final night of Premium League Pubg for Season 4 2026. A massive thanks to everyone that's made this season happen. Hopefully we'll have another one to follow this. I can't see why not. I think we had extra teams this season, so yeah, look, if you missed out, please do apply again. I'll obviously reiterate that at the end of the night, but for now, let's have a quick recap of the leaderboard. There we go. Incog out to a decent lead, but that's not totally unassailable by Team 11. Oldbloods probably too far back, but Team 11, it was an up and down week last week. I did say at the start of the night it would take a bad game from Incog and a good game from Team 11 to sort of swing that score. And that did actually happen. That did actually happen. And Team 11 did close that gap quite a lot. But then Incog won the last two games and blew it out again. So it's possible. It is possible. Two good games from Team 11, a couple of poor games from Incog. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get across now. Those ones only popping. $18 teams, 72 alive. Just fix up my game tiles. Didn't do that before. Okay. We're also going to have a bit of a look in the break. Hopefully it works. We will try and run through the map, a quick map overlay of the previous game. So just testing that feature out. So we'll see how we go. If game one updates quick enough, I think I should be able to do that. We'll have to monitor that. Otherwise, I'll probably run through maybe the last game from last week. But anyway, just something different to look at. Right now, though, we are heading the way of La Cobb, water treatment, Crater Fields. Quite a few teams up in the vicinity of Phase 1. Furthest teams away, well, would be Push. Can that music for now. So Push all the way down south at Valdemar. They've probably got the longest rotate, although it's a pretty easy rotate if they want to follow some nice roads. They could take that El Pozo Highway running up the west side of the map, all the way up to where NFL are sitting, or they could take a shortcut through Montnuevo where Whiplash drop. So a couple of quick and easy roads if they want to go that direction. Obviously, you do have to be careful just cruising up a highway. They can always get camped. Another team, probably just as far out, would be actually Incognito down at Los Leones. But again, not a lot between them and the zone. Toxic Nation are in Picado, but they should feel, well, they should really, I'd expect them to push straight up towards Power Grid from there. Simple rotate for them. It will be interesting to see exactly where Toxic Nation go, but I'm thinking potentially here for a first stop, maybe look towards Power Grid, or potentially these rocks here and these buildings right on the edge. Gives them a little bit of an opportunity to then sort of leapfrog further in here up onto these rocks and then even look down towards San Martin as that dust storm is on the way through. I'm going to swing clear of that, jump back out to the map again. Other teams not in zone. We've already mentioned a couple on the edge. Team 11 around at Minas at the moment. Spartans out towards Truck Stop. As we swing further north, we've got Whiplash already on the rotate out of El Lazar. Lab Rats on the move. We've got players down from Dixie. Rams trying to tuck in. You got to tuck those toes in. Lissy's down there. Speedy K's actually going to get the bleed out in the end. Mitson close by. And a vehicle explosion there. So they would have to know or have a fair idea that Mitzen's going to be isolated here. Blissy's actually going to come around. Duke's in trouble, down to half health. Mitzen actually put down, I think, trying to cover. Speedy K. Again, another knock. Do they push down onto that quick, or does Dukesy head in there? Speedy K on the move. He's actually on foot. Sweet Soul's there as well. He's come through, so Mitzen should be revived. You would think. Dukesy's actually going to pull up across the road in that warehouse. Sweet Soul's in there. Johnny on the spot for the revive. Does anyone push down? Speedy K is on the move. Covered by Jeff further up the hill. Revive comes off. Bike in the distance will be Blissy. Grenades in, but they have pulled back to the other end. Here comes Jukes. Long grenade. Does that clear the fence? It doesn't. Second one out. That's right, to the spot. Oh, up the hill. Jeff goes down to Mitzen with the M16 as well. These E-grenades come out. Grenades onto Sweet Soul. That's from Jukesy, in fact. He's walked straight onto that. That is no good. Over the top. He's got to be careful. Jukesy's still there. Takes a good hit there, Speedy K. This could be troubles. Jukesy somehow lands those shots. Blissy's going to go with a grenade. How does this land? Goes past. Jukes has got two to pick up. In fact, Sweet Soul's gone. Mitzen was basically flushed out. Jukes is all alone here for Dixie. They had a win last week. But now, he's got that one knock. Legionnaires are getting shots in here as well. He might be able to get up and maybe get the finish. Nope, Speedy K's dropped. Where's Legionnaires? There they are up the hill. Oh, domed. Salty lands the hit the other direction. Dadbod goes down. Gives Jukesy a reprieve. He's not safe on the roof, though. Not at all. Nope. Blissy responds. Up to 260 damage. Dudbod can be revived here. Legionnaires still watching over this one. All four up. All four will be up shortly. That is Oldbloods with 3. One of those kills, I think, went the way of Dixie. That was a team kill onto Jukesy. So Dixie out early. They sit in 8th position at the moment. And we're actually about to see our shift into phase 2. Labrat says a player knocked there. Looks like safe res. Again, that's going to be Salty landing another bolty shot. Long range. 290 on the damage. He's been hitting these M24 shots. Volleybed's only just going to be revived there. 290 damage. Paradox. Feel like Paradox has lost a tie there. And Paradox is out of there. Get Panzed. Emperor Emio is in the right place, waiting for that one. Potentially chips retrieved there. Maybe not. Have a quick look at that loot. I'm not sure if he... I mean, he's doing well to hold this alone. Bunch of diggers not too far away there. Let's shoot back out. We haven't even managed to get around past every team yet. Toxic Nation have actually rotated a long way in towards Central coming out of Picado. Didn't actually see where they ended up. They might have been closer to San Martin where we were looking, but they've certainly moved a long way further in. Incognito with plenty of space, and this is a good move from Waikagamukau. Just making sure he wakes up anyone in this compound. Almost bogs it there. They're still cruising around. This one is completely open. Looking back out, we did see, I think last time we were looking at the wider map, lab rats were rotating. Charm farmers certainly were. They've made a good move all the way around. They've looped right around the north side. Phoenix is still out. Donkey Squad. Rehab Anonymous. NFL are up towards the top of the crater field. We've got Caliber there tucked in nice and tight. Whiplash have pushed in a fair way. Nice and central as well. We've got a big flat top in the middle. And then Push making their way up. I can actually hear a glider. Who's that going to be? Andy G in the glider. Is he going to have a ping with the bolty? Whiplash is shooting at him. He's just looping around across the top of his teammates. There's Incognito. Bless spotted out. Oh, well, I think that'll teach him. He's looking at trying to get a little bit more height here. Glider is in trouble. He's going to have to be ready to loop back towards his team. No, I wouldn't be doing that. I think I'll be looping into San Martin. Oh, he's in trouble. He's got to get out here. He certainly is out. I'm not sure if that was even the best move either. And he is going to go down to Insight. Dropping down right above Incognito. I don't think he was ever getting out of that one once he looped across them. Across the top of them, I should say. Here we go. Nappy pushing for Whiplash up towards the top of this flat top now. Just playing the bowl at the moment. Charm Farmer's pushing through. Looks as though Grumpy Goldfish are on the move as well. Vertigo taking hits from bunch of diggers. That vehicle is not in good shape. Shots there from Grumpy Goldfish as they cruise by. Lightbot design up the top of the hill. Husey does well. Menace goes down. He needs some cover, though. He's only on 5 hit points. Here comes the rest of the team. Chaos from across the road. Vertigo comes into flush. Gets it. Has to be careful, though. Manages to tuck in. More shots out onto Incognito as they push into town. Dusky lands those shots onto Sar. Still Charm Farmers and Toxic Nation go at it. Few teams still have to make their way in. Phoenix have got Lemon Squeezy on the edge of zone. That's definitely someone they can play to, as the rest of the team are about to get on their way. Home goes down. Speedy K leading the damage stats. Good hold from Oldbloods. Nemesis spotted out. Speedy K, another knock. Is he going to be able to get that finish? Potentially not. Invis gets it in the end. Steals it. We go across to NFL. Whiplash here. Utility comes out. This one's kicking off. Nappy does well. Jakovsky's there. Switching out. Killaroo goes low. Nappy's doing very well. Over the top comes Broadbuck. Jakovsky has to tuck in. They are in all sorts of trouble. NFL annihilated there. Mike Miyagi and ACW letting them know all about it. NFL pulling up and going down. 5 kills for Whiplash now. Shots out towards bunch of diggers. They cruise on through. Charm Farmers with a couple now. Toxic Nation across the road from them. That vehicle's got to be pretty close to toast. Uh-oh. Denim up shot out. This is going to roll up in the open and probably not very safely. Halsey there. Halsey gone. Blissy gets in. Bunch of diggers are out of there. Oldbloods with another. They've got 5. Blissy's got 3 of those 5. Up over 400 damage. Closer to 500 for Speedy K. Spots out Salty, who's been hitting bolty shots. The Famus there. Speedy K into the ghillie. Bunch of teams into San Martin now. Little Hope's got around and picked up some level 3 gear. Inside across the road. Holding single buildings at the moment. Incognito. Are they missing a player, in fact? Yes, they are. Blessed is gone. Blessed, obviously, filling in here tonight. Pivy on his way through for Team 11. Insight, just looking across towards Donkey Squad. Trying to find some targets here. Shots out on the north side. Spartans spotting out Phoenix. Oh, that vehicle is in no good shape. Well done, Bear. One player to go. Krusty is there. One shot will do it. One shot will do it. Grimmy gets it in the end. Lemon Squeezy's still back there. Can they get some flushes? They search for him. Just a little bit too low. Smokes are actually out. They must have got some smoke out somehow. I didn't actually see who managed to throw that. Lemon Squeezy's going to try and get across here. Might be okay for that revive. Bit of urban warfare now. Mike Miyagi's been revived. Cow's been gone, flushed out, in fact. Is that another one for Whiplash? Oh, it looks like it. They're up to 6 now. Incognito down to 2 players. On board with the Rufo. He's had a couple. 2 to deal with here from Caliber. 1 is above. Homemade Pyro on the roof. Having some angles. He's got to be careful there. Must have the Rat Pack on. Rufo should be able to hear him there. Legionnaires decide they want to come up and get involved. No one else up here. They're out of zone, so really, Rufo's got to move. He's alone. Can he fight his way out of this and get past Caliber? Even if that happens, he's got to get past Legionnaires. Legionnaires may just decide to bug out here. Looks as though they're hanging back at their vehicles. Pyro can't really stay on the roof too long here. He can hear them on the roof. He's just waiting for them, I think, to make the move. Helmet's not in great condition. Oh, he's aware. He's aware now there's other teams there. We may have to go elsewhere. Incog with 2 up. Oh, Rufo does get king in the end, just as we move. Pushing out through the smoke. Bush managed to get through. Players below here for Rufo. He's got 3. Oh, good flash, but Rapini had managed to tuck back inside. Goldfish go out. Legionnaires with 3. Oh, mate, down to 6 hit points there as Nappy goes down on the roof. Oh, around the corner, Mike Miyagi's going to go. Who's back there still for Whiplash? Across the road is ACW Broadbug. They've got push there as well. Incog as well. Team's trying to fight their way in here. Has to be careful. He's actually covered pretty well there getting across that gap. On the beaches, it's going to go down to the zone. So Rehab Anonymous with 1 player up. 8 kills now for Whiplash. Much better game from them. Fighting on the other side of the zone. Let's go across to Oldbloods because they're looking good. Grenade from Jeff lands. Bear set down by Speedy K. More utility out. Prone. Oh, there it is. There it is. Jeff with 4. Oldbloods have 10. Jeff now leading the damage. Spartans go out. Blissy still with 600 himself. Spots out team 11. Pivy in trouble. No cover. Gets the smoke out. He goes down. Looking for the flush. Cunny spotted. Whiplash disappear. Insight and push combined to get rid of them. Labrat spotted there. Lobbing utility towards Cunny. Are we in here for Oldbloods? They're pretty spread. They've got no one north of them. Sar on the sneak. Push with 4. Oh, yes, Sar. Rain, I think, came off that revive just in time. But Insight wasn't healed up. Sar gets them both. Push with 6 now. It's not over, though. Labrats with the donut. Old mate close by. Donkey Squad might be able to gatekeep here. Teams coming out of town. Cunny's trying to get out of there with that vehicle. He's going to decide against that. There goes old mate. Oldbloods are just completely soaking up that zone. Jeff's across here with 750 damage. Too many targets to shoot at. Hughesy's going to go down. Hits another one. One more shot will do it. It's Charm Farmers pushing under Toxic Nation. Jeff's... There it is. Headshot finish. 940 damage. There's still a team there, though. Charm Farmer's still there. It's Vertigo alone. He gets across there. Blue zone is on the way. 12 kills Oldbloods. Still 2 teams in San Martin. Oaks is down. Can farm here, Jeff. He's got Dadbot up there as well. Who's obviously hitting bolties. Looking down towards Charm Farmers. Out comes some emergency cover. Oldbloods are can just farm off this ridge line. What Speedy K got himself? Bit of extra gear. Bit of extra cover just to play off the top here. Jeff came back to have a little bit of a look. What's Little Hope playing with here? He's playing with a rock and not a lot else. Got the 2 kills. Jody High Roller pushing in. Jody High Roller gone. They go in 5th place. Double BZ gets rid of Donkey Squad. 3 teams. They're all gone. Little Hope's managed to get across underneath Oldbloods. It's a 4v2v1. And really, they're just sitting on these 2 now. It's a headshot too, Jeff. 1,000 damage now. Oh, perfect there from Jeff. What can Invis do? Charm Farmers with 4. He's got 2. You get to cross. The Famus, you can hear it. Little Hope. Has he got some util? He's got a molly. If he can, it's going to take a good. It's going to take a good throw, and that is all over. Both teams fall at the same time. Oldbloods with a massive 19 kills to start us off. Game 1 out of the way. Oldbloods. Are they going to be able to catch up to Incog? I don't think so. They're a fair chunk of points behind. I mean, a few games like that, and they'll close the gap. But Incog won't stay down for long, that's for sure. 19 kills. Speedy K was 6. Blissy, Jeff, 5 each. Dadbolt, the 3. Shared them around there. Jeff, over 1,000 damage. Charm Farmers went out probably about a half a second after Little Hope did for push. So they, I mean, essentially both those teams fell at the same time. Charm Farmers just snuck into second. Invis, Husey with a couple. Push into third there. Saar with the 4. Little Hope the 2. They managed to get rid of Incognito as they were coming out of San Martin. And Donkey Squad into 4th place with 4. Donkey Squad sitting down in 14th. So very handy points there. They may jump caliber. We'll check that out as we come back. One game done. Plenty to come. We've got another one on Miramar. I'm Funk AU. We'll be right back. Oh, welcome back, and it was a win to Oldbloods, 19 kills. That's a big win to kick off the last night of the season. We'll have a quick look to see if that leaderboard has, in fact, updated for us. We did have the map running there, but that was actually from the last game last week. We didn't have that game update, game 1 update for us just yet, and it looks as though the leaderboard also hasn't updated either. Exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat, so do make sure you hit that, and you can check that out at any time. Right now, though, we're going to jump across to match number 2 as the plane's heading over. $18 teams, 72 alive. We'd have a full lobby. Plane just departing out the bottom right of your screen. Counting down for phase 1 to pop. I'll see if I can keep an eye on that leaderboard. Few shots out early. Oh, wow. That's an absolute doozy. That's a doozy of a zone. That's going to be very interesting. Interesting to see if anyone decides to head out to an island. I'm sure it's coming away from the islands, but that's a good chunk of unplayable. You've got the cliff faces on that north side. So those right there. So you can safely bet that there will be teams right out at underneath these clip faces. These compounds through here, all going to be pretty hot. Unless we get a hard shift in phase for phase 2. This one right here, would not be surprised if we see a team out there. Even this, really, at a real pinch. I would say if there's an E pickup, that boat will be helpful. If there's an E pickup, I would not be surprised if we see a team drop there. Let's just shoot back out for now, though. Everyone seems to be pretty well spread here. Happy to loot away. Although, I say that. Heisenberg's isolated. Does Cunny know? No, I don't think so. He's sort of running in the open. Are they searching or are they looting? No, I think they're searching. Yeah, you bet they are. He's run too far. Oh, dear. Good flash. Good flash. Easy kill there. Team 11 start off well. They've isolated a 1 from Spartans. The rest of Spartans keep on moving. So, there's our first E pickup coming. That's going to be Donkey Squad. They're not even... Oh, is Nemesis... Yeah, Nemesis is pushing hard to make this. He is full boost. Does he get there? You gotta go. Ah, he gets there easy. Gotta be careful, though. Picked up something. Picked up something very late. Something was obviously marked. So Donkey Squad, where do they go? Incognito just wrapping low in onto that first zone. Lab Rats really with a pick of, well, pick of the compounds and city towns in the lower portion of that first zone. Pivy out on foot. Here comes Dixie into truck stop. Spartans are there. Charm Farmers are well suited. And nicely set up as well. Let's go to them. Spotting out teams far. That's Dixie rolling into truck stop. Sweet Soul pushes on through. Rest of Dixie is still there, yet to come through. And now we are stuck with the noise of the wind. That's fantastic. That's not going to stop until they hit the ground, I would think. Grimmy. Jukesy spotted. Jukesy sat down. Has to be careful. Mitson almost had an angle. Does have an angle. Not quite. Grimmy was put down pretty low. Yeah, can't wait for these guys to get off the parachute because it's really stuffing up with our sound. In fact, let's go back to Dusky as he goes down. Macca's gone. Invis is gone. Dusky should be revived. Go back to truck stop. Where are those parachuters going? Donkey Squad. Grimmy. Oh, 2 hit points. Managed to get a good grenade away. I think Rems knows he's hit him. He's going to try and work around and get an angle. Oh, thank God, that's gone. No, Grimmy's out of there. Drop back down. One of the other Spartans is down. Can that get there? It's got to go under the truck. Ooh. No, he's actually inside. It was on target. Grimmy backs off. Rolls back to the rest of the team. Got to be careful. They've got Team 11 above. Sweet Soul's gone down there. Should get finished off and does so. Team 11, yep. 4 kills. All still up as well. Looks as though Grumpy Goldfish are looking to third party this fight. It is another EP Cup coming. Charm Farmers. Charm Farmers coming from a long way out as well. 2 very long drops. Team 11 looking to get on the hunt here. Do they know who they've got? They push 2 down. Dusky and Shoe Horse. Dusky with a clean 200 damage. Gee whiz. Cunny's gone straight in. And Skinlaw's just run out chasing him. One above. Oh, Dusky just manages to get it done. Cunny's gone down. Might have been to Grimmy, but that is Spartan's gone. Shoehorse is going to go with a grenade. Thinks there's someone at that tree. That's not a bad lob. Up the top of the hill. Menace put down by Rufo. Light by Design gone as well. Firebird's knocked. Got to be careful here. The Poem's down as well. Oh, Rufo stands up. That leaves 1. Whiffy's going to go with the grenade. Right to the fence. Emperor Emu's going to come around. Flushes out. They can push this together. Whiffy's still there. Smokes are out. Whiffy gone. Emu does well. They can get Firebird back up here. Rufo with another 3 here. Good start to the night. Another E pickup. Another 2 E pickups, in fact. That's Push and NFL. That's the 4th now. Who was the other? Charm Farmers have got vehicles, but they're actually heading towards Donkey Squad, who themselves dropped in. Actually rolling in low. Oh, Hughes is out with the MG3. Oak. Oh, Oaks eats it. So does Nemesis. No one else is there. Hughes destroyed them with that MG3. Let's check out those other couple of E-pickups. Push still coming in. NFL have got to come through. Phoenix in trouble on that north side. They're flushed out. Oh, that's Oldbloods in there. They were that close together, I couldn't see who was where. Jeff's being picked up. That bod's gone. You're going to have to work to get him back in. 4 kills. That's a squad wipe for Oldbloods. They start off the same way they left the last game. On a fair old trot. Incognito. I'm not sure they've seen anyone yet. No, they've seen it. They've run into someone on the south side. They've picked up 2. Could have been from Ram Ranch. Well, they've lost 1. Shooting at their shield. Caliber happy to sit where they are. Whiplash coming on that south side. So too Legionnaires. In fact, Rapini's heading back to the recall beacon. So I'd say Salty's gone to Incog as well, but at least they've got the chip. So that'll be Salty back in. Is Andy G looking for the top of those unplayables? There is a team there. No shots coming. Shots are coming from below. Repugnance. SAR's been shot out of the sky. Repugnance is going to be a 1-shot. Now they're just dropping wherever they can. That was Lab Rats completely dialed in on them. NFL, they were annihilated last game by Whiplash. They'll be hoping that's not going to happen again on this one. There's Salty coming back in. Good timing. Zone's popped as well. It did sound like someone else had been to another recall close by. Not sure where exactly that was, but right now Sands is just overlooking. Oh, Miller in trouble. So too Killer Ruby. Oh, he's run out of space here. Looks. Oh, here comes the grenades. Here they come. He's made the run at just the right time. Tried to get across. He's got some cover. Tchaikovsky's there helping. 2 of them down. Got stuck on the edge. Didn't get around the corner in time. Tchaikovsky's put down. He's no more help. It's going to be Sands only now. There's a couple of knocks. Can he get the finish here? Long range shots. That's going to be a double revive. If he can put... No, he's got no more utility to throw here. Shots coming in from both sides. He's looking across, trying to spot out who. Well, Molly was... utility chasing him down. They're throwing everything. Pibby's going to get up there and probably spot him. Nah, ducks back down. Taking shots from Dixie. 8 kills now, team 11. Whiplash. Whiplash are caught on the rocks. That's a problem. Incog looking to keep them there. Rain's shifted. He's just going to met up here. Legionnaire's rotating. Oh, deleted there by Cow. Don't want to lose that one. Could be stolen away. Smoke's out on Whiplash. Cow does get the finish. Whiplash trying to work their way around the rocks. I'm pretty sure Incog are just going to sit on them here. Charm Farmers now run into Oldbloods. Oh, that MG3 wreaking havoc for Hughesy. A long reload. Both have to met up here. Blissy's gone. Jeff. Jeff with a saw and a mini. Good grenade. Speedy K with a follow-up grenade. Hughesy's watching. That one just sails past. Bounces back off the tree, in fact. Speedy's throwing everything he can here. Jeff's going to try and run up. He's out in the blue. 2v2. That MG3's proving difficult. They've rolled back. Speedy K's just managed to get Jeff up onto the edge of zone here. Got Dadbod. Dadbod's further back and isolated himself. Let's go back here where there's about 3 teams going at it. Team 11 with 11 kills, in fact. That grenade followed Rufo down the hill. Shot out of the sky there. Took some team damage as well. 13 kills now. There's Emperor Emu gone. There was another team here. That's Old Mate. Tucked in tight. Uh-oh. Someone's close by. It's Cunny running back for the vehicle. He may survive a little bit longer, Old Mate. Just maybe. They are on the move. They're ready for the pickup there. Old Mate's going to start working his way in. Team 11 could be out of there. Not yet, they're not. Oh, he does manage to hit some damage. They're going to pull up now and wonder and look for who was back there. Dusky up towards 700 damage. Just waiting now. Old Mate's got to be able to run this one in. And he's, in fact, running this one right back out of there. Oh, there's some loot there. That's why. Picks up some meds, but he's going to burn through some of them, just trying to get his way back in there. Incognito still sitting on top of Whiplash here. Mike Miyagi's going to go down. Rain gets it. Does he get the flush? Should get it. They've got 4. They've got 5. Should be 6, 7. Should be 8 by the time they finish. Broadbug's still there alive. Jeff's now alone for Oldbloods. 7 kills for them. Salty and Paradox are separated at the moment. Can he wrap around? He's got a vehicle there. Taking shots from above. Should be safe now. He might be able to get his way across to Paradox. Caliber. Caliber trying to hold out. Or Push trying to hold out Caliber, I should say. Rems is going to bleed out there. Goes to the zone. Jukesy and Mitson. In a little bit of trouble here. Zone's going to be right at their back. Could stop there, does it? Stops for Mitson, but not for Jukesy. Rehab Anonymous finally do go out. In fact, Old Mate's going to fall to the zone. ACW goes to the zone as well. Broadbug just walks over the top and finds Jeff. Says, I'll have that one. There's a knock there onto Incog. It's not gone completely their way. They have lost Blessed early again. Inside out hunting, trying to lock down that south side. And now they are looking for Broadbug. Cow and Rain. 5 kills between them. 10 teams, 25 alive here. Second game of the night. A few solos lurking around now. I think he hit that one, Mitson. Certainly did. Blue zone coming through. They're going to have to go. Has that rat pack. Smokes are out. Jukesy's going to make use of it. Mitson hits another one. The armor's too good over the other side. Can't hit that. Did he pick up that first aid? He didn't. He actually needs that. Jukesy gets the spray. He actually needed that first aid, Mitson. He'll go to the zone. Jukesy's going to get put down by Homemade Pyro coming in. That's their only kill so far. Bunch of diggers and Push go at it. Over the top comes Little Hope. Halsey turned and Diggers are out of there. 4 kills now for Push. Insight's lurking. Lab Rats have been fed here. Let's go to Team 11. They're on the move, looking to third party here. Ebola Swag goes down. So too does Shoehorse Moo Moo. Cunny's leading the way. Still one there for Caliber. 16 kills now, Team 11. Looking good. They've still got to get rid of Team 11. Sorry, they've still got to get rid of Incognito. Oh, Dusky sat down with 700 damage. Cunny over the top, trying to... Oh, no, Cunny. Sat as well here. Homemade Pyro. Oh, Little Hope was there to spoil the party. They need some smoke out. Little Hope still pushing, though. 5 kills. Good grenade. That's actually on target. Oh, Shoehorse with 3 hit points left. Little Hope stolen away. Well, Jody High Roller's got a Lynx. Lab Rats have been fed here. They're out and about looking for kills. They've only got 2. They've been fed and no one's come to them. Like a Kamook out. Deleted. Team 11 still going with 16, but they're down to 2 players. Bush doing well. Pug looking back towards Team 11. He's got a nice little hole he's dug into there. Andy G out with the saw again. Had some good luck with this last week. Not quite on track. Insight's on his way up, though. It's right onto the smoke. Insight should be able to cover this. He certainly does. Rain will come over the top, though. And that is the end of Push. That was a lucky lob of the flash there. 8 kills Incognito. 5 teams, 11 alive. Lab Rats still being fed here. Still with 2 solos as well. Broadbug still lurking there for Whiplash. Paradox as well. Outside of zone. Just trying to crawl this one in, but I think he's really going to run out of space here. Might be able to get across to one of these rocks. Well, he's certainly known now. At least he gets a kill out of it, Paradox. Surely someone's going to look this direction. Yeah, they certainly are. Anubis looking across there. Jody High Roller back across the road. Cow's pushing the solo. One tap gets him. Must have just had an angle. Now spots Cow as well. Uses that tree. Line of sight's him well. It's also covered from further back. Team 11 back there bouncing around as well. They've thrown it up. 3 kills now for the Labbies. They've got 4 up. It's a 4v3v2. Labbies have been fed with the zone for quite a while. What's Jody High Roller picked up? Hang on. Is that another? Another crate. Right there. He's got 2. Oh, it's a DBS. Did he pull something out? He's got level 3 out of this crate. And someone's picked up a weapon. Could do with a fresh helmet, I'd say. There's Team 11. What are they doing? They're in zone back here. 17 kills. Big game from them. Pippi with a 3. Shoehorse 5. Up over 500 damage. Rain gets the knock. He gets put down, though. And Ubis doing well. Incog are all across there now. Smokes out from Jody High Roller. Out on the mountain bike goes Cow. Oh, dear. Does he get the grenade? Goes past. The BZ trying to get rid of one tap. Labrat's in trouble now. Team 11 still in this. Rain will flush out. 9 kills now. Cow has all the damage. Over 800. Inside up towards 200. No kills yet. We're into phase 7. And the Labbies lose their 2. They were out in the field away from this compound. Radley and Anubis. 1 kill and 300 damage between them. They're searching. It's Team 11 back there trying to smoke their way through. Incog now locking down the north side of the road. They've got this side controlled. 20 seconds away from phase 8, though. We'll see where that goes. If this shifts away, they'll have to cross that road. Team 11 sitting back. They threw some smoke, but they haven't actually used it. They didn't actually move from where they were, but that could come back to bite them. I think it certainly has. As Cow, they land shots back and forth either way. Rain finds himself a grozer. Should be well looted up. Team 11, what's the play? Do they have smoke over here? They do. Shoehorse is about to use it. 6 kills for him. 18 they've got. No smokes for Pivy, though. Does have some emergency cover. Shoehorse sat down. I think he can just crawl back. Whether that smoke's going to hang around long enough. And he's burnt his and Pivy doesn't have any. They are up. He's trying to make use of that last bit of smoke, but Cow's going to be watching here. Up towards 1,000 damage now. Shearhorse is in the open. Trying to line of sight with the treats. Doing pretty well. Does very well, in fact. Surely he can get pinched out from that, though. If they... Both using that cover. Here comes the utility. Down to half. BZ. BZ grenade is going to make things difficult. Shoehorse has got to back off this. Here comes a grenade from Rain. That's right there. How did he not go? The follow-up. That'll do it, surely. Oh, drops just short. Shoehorse has just taken on absolutely everything. That's going to be the end of Shoehorse. Pivy is, well, we're into phase 9, so it's all dialing in now. He's as prone can get. Labrats are going to have to come out. Utility out from Rain. He's running out of space here. He's actually going to go down. Anubis doing well. Gets the flush. They can come out here. Radley has to tuck in and met up there. Pivy's gone. 2v2. Out comes the utility, but around comes Insight. Should spot out Radley and does so. Leaves only Anubis. They should be able to cross him up here. Cow finishes it off. Incognito. They will not be stopped with a 13-kill win. I can't see them being reined in tonight off the back of that. It was a big win to Oldbloods in game 1, but Incog 4 back as they do. Cow over 1,000 damage, 6 kills. Rain the 4, Blessed 2 before he went fairly early on, and Insight the 1. Labbies did well. They were fed for a long time. just no one was coming to them. In the end, they had to push their way out of that compound and try and hunt down some kills. But it did cost them 2 players. One Tap and Jody High Roller got isolated. They lost those. Finished with the 4 kills in the end. Decent points for them as they try and move their way. Where are they? Well, they're in 7th, trying to move their way up past Charm Farmers on the leaderboard, which that may well do. Team 11, big game. Another big game from them. 18 kills for 3rd place. Unfortunately, Incog got the win. Otherwise, that was the perfect game for them. 6 kills for Shoehorse in at the end. Big game there. Had everything thrown at him and survived a hell of a long time. Pivy was there at the end with 3 as well. Legionnaires with 3 into 4th place. Game 2 out of the way. I'm Funky you. We'll be right back. Yes, it was a 13 kill win to Incognito to take away a match number 2. The leaderboard's probably about a game behind at the moment. Doesn't seem to be updating quick enough for us. But Team 11 got it back to 40 points after match number 2. But it's pretty sure that's not actually current. So we'll come back to that. And right now we'll go to match number 3 here on Rondo. 18 team, 69 alive. Actually, we're missing 3 players. And that phase 1 zone's gone a long, long way to the south. And we've got a hot drop there down at Hungshan. We'll just quickly check if there's anything else going on. It doesn't look like there is. We're going to head straight down there. Ubis has got a Panzer and an AK. See if he hangs on to that. Bushfire the first shots. Still looting away. Jody High Roller's just creeping a bit closer, though. And Ubis might run into Saar. NEG's actually crossed that middle road. So too is Little Hope. Now they're closing in. Repugnance is coming along too. He spotted that. Is that a player behind? It certainly is. Here comes Team 11 to try and third party this. If he's got in here nice and quiet, he's going to have an angle on Saar if he keeps wrapping around that fence line too. Grabs himself a shorty. Saar is... Well, actually, I think he's back into town now, so he's safe for the moment. Repugnance has actually gone out wide here. Labbies are being pushed back. Not through any particular fighting. They're just tucking in a bit carefully. They had Cunny. Team 11 had Cunny somewhere as well. There he is back there. Jogging his way in. Just trying to loop around and maybe catch up with Pivy. And Pivy's actually going to go down, though. So Pug was better. I think they've spotted each other at the same time. Pivy goes down. Turns his attention. Probably thinking, how many teams do we have here? Saar's going to flush out. We'll use that tree as Cunny does come through. So the rest of Team 11 getting across here now. Covered by Cunny further back. Trying to get some vision down there towards Repugnance, and they do. Dusky puts him down. He did. Looks as though he just managed to get some smoke out. Going to be carried further back. Team 11 not pushing yet. They still should be able to get that chip from Pivy. I don't think Push have been out there. Covering the withdrawal there of Little Hope. They're looking to spread Phoenix off in the background. I don't think they're looking to get involved. Another team coming in as Rehab Esports, but they're only heading this way because that's where the zone is. Oh, Cunny's been knocked. Cunny's doing well to stay away. Finally, One Tap gets it. Who are we missing, by the way? We saw the 2 just go from Team 11. Grumpy Goldfish are only in with 3. And Nefel with 3. Charm Farmers with 3. Okay. That's what's happening there. And it looks as though... Oh, actually... No, sorry. Grumpy Goldfish just lost 1 to Spartans, so... Now, it's Rufo, in fact, that's gone. They would be really wanting to get that chip back. Home's further back. Spartans may have lost 1 as well, have they? Or they've lost Grimmy, but maybe they did still only come in with 3. Skinlaw could have probably held that spray. Emu's a 1-shot. Firebird's right there, though. Right there. He goes down. Skinlaw hits that one. Emperor Emu is going to be able to met up there. Just spotted out. Skinlaw with 200 damage. Now with the MP5. Hits a headshot. He is low. Smoke's not what you want. Info's been given away. Bear is down. It's a 1v1 here. Can Emu survive? Down on the fence, not spotted. Might have a good idea now, Skinner. He's looking at that fence. He's peeking very wide. Still hasn't picked him up. He's at the far end. He's still searching. Emu mustn't have meds. He's not been able to get smoke out or med up at all. Skinlaw still hasn't spotted him. I think he has. Well, he has now. He's got a boost. That's all he's had. Gets those shots well. Gonna stick with the SLR. 18 team 63 alive as he got. Doesn't have any utility. Holmes bleeding out over there. Bear's bleeding out as well. Whoever wins this fight can get their teammates back in. Skinlaw very aware that Bear's about to bleed up. Emu has not been able to met up there. Bear bleeds out. Spartans have 3. Push disappear to the lab rats. Push were the ones that were looking like they were pushing across into that town. Team 11 obviously disengaged. There goes Grumpy Goldfish. Well played, Skinlaw. Gets the 1v1. There's the blue zone right there. Let's drop back down. There's the carnage. They're actually all pushed right back into a little corner. Lab rats put the pressure on to push. Force them all back here. Looks as though there's been a few grenades go off here. That's some emergency cover out. But they went in a real hail by the look of that. 5 kills now for the Lab Rats. Good start for them. Team 11, well, it's just Dusky, actually. And, gee, he's actually still very close to this fight as well. Maybe he still wants to get Pivy back in. There's actually a couple of crates further out there. So Dusky's really got to hang around here to see if he can get these guys back in. That'll be interesting. Let's go to Incog and NFL. One more will do it. Killaroo doing well. Insight's down. Rain is down. Hillary doing very well. Oh, Bless gets it. Killaroo goes down, fought hard to the end. He might get this revive on Rain and not have to bring him back in. Should be some chips to pick up there. Blessed saves the day for Incog. He was first out through the last couple of games, but he's got the clutch here. Getting rid of NFL. They've got 3 kills. Blessed with 2 of those. Can grab some chips up. There's another one there. And looks like they are going to hot tail it out of there. They've got a recall beacon not too far away. We're going a long way to the south here. Juke's deleted. Helmet goes rolling down the hillside. Shots from further back. Donkey Squad are there in trouble. There's the rest of... There's a Dixie player back there. Mitson. Blissy. And Speedy K further back. Just looking up towards the rest of Dixie. Dadbod coming in. Jeff had rolled back, I think. Maybe for some loot. Can come back and re-engage now. Dadbod coming through. Rems in the open. Yep. Does he get to the tree? Just. Oh, homemade pyro from where? Up the hill? Oh, there. Nice shots. Jeff's going to go down. They're going to have to be pretty quick to get across there. Blissy's on the move. Oh, well played. Oh, yes, Dadbod gets rid of Sweet Soul. Jeff's going to go. They're going to have to bring him back in. 3 kills for Oldbloods. Rems is away. Oh, he's very low. He's a one-shot. Had to pull up so he could met up. Did manage to get down the hill. 2 FFO. Doesn't stick with it. Rems alone now for Dixie. Is it possible to get some players back? Not sure. Incognito have been to that recall beacon. Has Dusky just done the same thing? He was heading that direction. Oh, no. That is the end of Team 11. I don't know if Dusky had been out to that recall. But Waikakamukau and Insider certainly back into the game. Back into the game. And alive and kicking. Team 11 gone. I'm not sure if he'd managed to get out there or not. Skinlaw's jogging it in, meanwhile. Out here for Spartans. They've got 4 kills. Does have 5 med kits. And how far is a vehicle? Oh, dear. Oh, this isn't great for Skinlaw. He's got... Oh, wow. There's nothing down this road at all. Right down here. He's got half a K to jog to try and get a vehicle. We'll be burning through all of those med kits. Right now, though, we're outside of Tinlong Garden. Phoenix coming in on that south side. Charm Farmers with a couple of teams either side of them. Here comes... Well, that's an E-pickup, in fact, from Oldbloods. Haven't got Jeff back in. They could drop onto this recall beacon right here. Chance there. I don't know if they managed to pick up Jeff's blue chip or not, though. Shots back the other way. Labbies have to tuck back in. Good start to the game. They've got 5. Charm Farmers push up. We've got Rehab Anonymous coming around. Rems gets found. Good drop there by Oldbloods. They've done well. Immediately they're taking shots, though. Not completely safe there either. Phoenix are watching them. Speedy K is going to drop. Oh, and hit hard too. Crate drop in the other side. Rehab Anonymous sitting all below them. At least he's taking shots from Whiplash. He has to go. Oh, drop bear. Oh, and then shot down as well by ACW. There's two around the corner. Rehab Esports managed to steal that one away. Whiplash have got shots in there, though. They might be able to get that other revive off. Whiplash out on the edge of zone. Let's go out to Legionnaires. Elder's still there. They've lost Halsey. Rapini creeping up from that backside. No kills yet. Where is he? Dobbs is in the truck. I think Rapini knows he's got one in there. Took Dobbs a long time to get out of that truck. Oh, Rapini can't hit the player underneath. Elder goes down the other side. Oh, he knows he's there and he gets him in the ends. Paradox, the only player put down. Revive is going to be there. That's a squad wipe for Legionnaires. Doing well. This is dialing in towards Rehab Anonymous. Oldbloods have been, well, finished off. They were on the top. Well, they were here, but they've ended up having to drop off. Rehab Anonymous have done well. I think that's probably been a combination of teams. Incognito coming in on that northwest side. Whiffy with shots back. Kingy was spotted straight away. There's two players there. Damage out towards Menace as well, but he's got to move. Whiffy was put down very low. 2 FFO and Homemade Pyro coming out. Light by Design gets shots back the other direction there. Kingy has to move. Pyro doing well here. He's got Menace close by. He's going to try and get around lower. Kingy's there for the revive. Surely the utility comes here. Chaos is pushing up. Homemade Pyro with a lot to do here. He's going to have Whiffy on his left, though. Puts him down, flushes it out. Still 2 to deal with. The revive will come. 2FO is going to try and get through away from that blue. Surely he goes down to the zone there. Whiffy's pushing around. Menace puts him down, and that is all of Caliber gone. Toxic Nation with 3. Sitting down in 16th place, so crucial points for them. Jacko was there waiting. And that is it. Toxic Nation go. 4 kills now, Donkey Squad. Oaks and Jacko with all of them. Zones pushing further down towards the southwest. One tap running up. He's got Char Farmers. Line of sighting with the building. Where are they? What cover have they got? They've got, oh, there's another little building there. One tap's just happy to sit here. Maybe Radley's got better shots. They're looking up towards Phoenix. Both looking towards Phoenix, in fact. Probably does have shots on Charm Farmers. Incog with 5. Actually shooting over the top of Legionnaires towards Whiplash. Got to be careful how far they crest here, or Whiplash will have some pretty good vision. Insight, just using that. Well, it's a bit of a bush. It was a little bit of cover. Legionnaires trying to dig in. They all need to move, though. The other two from Incognito have pushed further in. Here comes the push from Whiplash. A bad spot to pull up here. This is okay. Cover could be better, but Incog are moving as well. Cow actually rolling back, maybe. One tap. Thinking he was being pushed. That's the Charm Farmers close by. No kills for them. Phoenix, no kills. Sitting out on the southeast side of zone. Plenty of cover out here, although not for Mr. Carney. He's taking shots from Rehab Anonymous. They're doing okay. They've had plenty of targets to shoot at. Not sure how many... They've only picked up the 1 kill so far. We got some good cover here. Oak's coming with the utility. Is that actually going to get there? That's definitely going to be short. Legionnaires get finished off. That's by Donkey Squad. Jacko doing well. Whiplash still there with 4. Everyone's still shooting down into that smoke. 1 tap still holding that shack alone. Out comes some cover. There's 1 player higher than everyone. That's going to be Anubis. He's also leading the damage up here. Trying to farm it up right on the edge of zone, but we're about to see a shift. Surely that goes away. It centers up. Nice donut. We're heading in towards Charm Farmers. Incog. Fine where they are here. Cow sitting further back. All around the 300 damage so far. Rain just a little bit below. Old mate on the sneak. We're not quick enough. Managed to hit the headshot. Jacko was there, though. He's got 4. Whiplash are lurking. Have they actually... Well, they are around that side as well. Got to be careful now. Two go down. Broadbug, Mike Miyagi combined. Donkey Squad are in a little bit of trouble. Broadbug, ACW there. Nappy's trying to hold off Incognito. They may have to push up here. Nappy could get isolated if he's not too careful. I think Insight's looking across here. Need some help from behind. Les sits him down. Around comes Mike Miyagi. He goes down as well. They've got themselves into a little bit of a pickle here, Whiplash. Insight low. They are tucked in. They really need to get back around that corner. Nappy and Mike Miyagi flushed out of it. 3 kills. This is a better spot for ACW. Much better spot to play out of here. And Cog pushing in. Broadbug's gone back the other way. Donkey Squad pushing up on a Rehab Anonymous. Lab Rats have lost 1. Oh, Jody High Roller spotted out. Lemon Squeezy had a little bit of height there. He'll go down. Labby's still with their 5. Oh, 1 tap. Oh, sorry. ACW was waiting there. Oh, Oaks has actually moved right across the other side of zone. Ran out of room there. Jacko's going to work his way through with the smoke. Broadbug opening up. Rehab Esports has to look back the other way. Anubis goes down for the Labbies. Phoenix holding out well. 400 damage for Jacko. ACW cleaning up. Along with Broadbug. Still 1 there. Rehab Esports tucked in. Tucked in with no meds, in fact. ACW and Broadbug done well to get back here. Still a player behind. Which way do Incognito go? They're going to go away from here. Phoenix with a full squad up. Jacko somehow still ticking along. ACW gets rid of Rehab Anonymous. They go out. He's still got 1 player there. Jacko's below. Is that a safe res? Whiplash with 6. Unfortunately, Phoenix with a full squad up here. They've got 3. They can just work this side of the road for now. Charm Farmers, well, They haven't moved a lot. They've got eyes towards one tap. He's been... Actually, must have been farming from here. 600 damage. I thought he was sitting quietly, but... Maybe he's got some little peeky holes he's been looking out of. Jacko moves up. Gets lasered down. Broadbuck gets it. 7 now for Whiplash. They have to move. A little bit of trouble now. Krusty's out there trying to dig a hole. One tap gets grenaded out. They've got to move here. Do they have shots onto Phoenix? It looks like they do. Jar Farmer's getting shot out of there. Utility comes. The grenade's right there. Does that get in? No. Goes past. Revive coming through. Insight's coming down to help. 8 kills now. Incognito. Whiplash go out to Phoenix. Still got 3 kills up. Just trying to laser them down with as much pressure as possible. Insight. What utility does he have? Not a lot. Being shot over the top by Bless. They've still got Phoenix back there. Leith should have shots here. Tucks around the corner. Leith running out of space. Blessed with some nice height here. Phoenix with 5 kills, but they are running out of cover. Got to take those shots. Bless goes down. Macca does well. Does he get the bleed out? He should do. Blessed up towards 500 damage. Had 4. Good game from Blessed. Saved them earlier on, in fact. Macca gets out to steal another one away. 3 for Macca. Incog down to 2. Oh, Macca's not spotted him. Husey stays at home. 10 kills for Incog. Char Farmers with 3. They were all Maccas. Here comes Mr. Carney. That needed to be inside. The flush will work as well. He's bypassed... Carney's bypassed Husey. Down to bandages as well. That's not fantastic. Put himself in a decent position, though. Just needs to get that revive. His cowl is dialed in on that post. 858 damage for Cow. And there's actually a player closer. I'm not sure if he saw Carney run through. Rain's trying to met up as well here. 2 first aids. Cow's got 1 first aid. Oh, plenty now. One tap had a lot of loot in here. 10 kills. Oh, Husey. They forgot about Husey. Ivy Leith is still back there. 2v1v1 it's going to be. Husey survives the explosion. Leith goes to the zone. This is 2v1. How is he for meds here? They're going to close in on this one. What have they got now? 11 kills. Cow just locking Husey down. What can he do? Crosses over. One. Spots the second. Make sure he gets the flush. 1v1. Cow's going to come around to the door. $15 shells. Cow gets in. Wins it again for Incognito with a 12-kill win this time. Incog. They will not be caught. Back-to-back wins through matches 2 and 3 of the night. It's a 12-kill win this time. It was 13 the game before. wasn't all their own way, but Cow was the last one up. Clutches it up with 6. Blessed had a great game. He actually saved them early on. He clutched up a 1v1 very early on in the game. They, in fact, almost went out in 16th place. It was a 1v1 against Killaroo. So Incog were almost out in 16th place there, but Killaroo couldn't quite win that one. Finished with 2 himself, but Blessed with 4. Big game from him. Cow up, would have been towards 1,000 damage again. I think last time we were on him, he had 800 plus. Charm Farmers, yes, they did only come in with 3. There was a few teams low, short staff coming in. Charm Farmers, Spartans, NFL. There we go. Yeah, but Charm Farmers held out. Well done, Husey. 2 kills in the end. 5 for them. Phoenix, another top 4 finish. They had a few of those last week. 5 kills for them. And Whiplash, 7 kills. Much better night for them into 4th place. We're halfway done. This is the final week of Season 4 for Premium League PUBG. Final week. Insights. Incognito have been way out in front, and we thought maybe Team 11 could catch them, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case. We've got 3 games to go, and I think the lead's just going to be too much. We'll be right back. Yes, welcome back. It was a win to Incognito, 2 in a row. They go back-to-back, a 13-kill win and then a 12-kill win through matches 2 and 3, but we shift along to match 4 now. We are on to Tago. We'll have a quick look at that leaderboard, which I don't think's probably updated enough for us. But either way, it's about a game behind. But keep hitting that exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat. And we'll keep you, just keep checking it. Let's jump along now. Match number 4. Shots out already from Elder, but that's just to guys on parachutes. Again, we find Grumpy Goldfish and Spartans going at it. I think... Oh! Bear was very quiet there. He just had someone loop around behind. Yeah, Emu. I think the Spartans won this fight last time. Rufo goes down. Oh, dear. Flushes come through. That leaves only Emu up. Bear's got 2. There's Emu. What can he do now? That's not where I was going. Had an angle there. Does he persist with the fight? Or does he go quiet and wait to get the chips back? If the chips are still there. He's pulling right back out to the edge of town now. So he may just sit this one out for a while. They're pretty well in zone. And again, we get the third party from Caliber. I'm pretty sure this happened last week. Now, I think Spartans even survived the Caliber push coming in. And then maybe Team 11 came in to third and, fourth party this fight. Came in from that south side. And Emu's rolled back. Does have a bike. So, we'll keep an eye on Emu. Going to tuck in there and make out no one's at home. NFL in good position at the moment. Whiplash moving across from close to terminal. Incog there in zone. Quite a few teams out here. Dixie on the south side. We just saw Team 11 before down towards Hospital. As we swing around, we've got Toxic Nation, Push, Charm Farmers out at the prison, Rehab Anonymous coming out of Hosan, Oldbloods fishing camp, Split. Phoenix have just crossed their way across the river from somewhere to the north. Lab Rats in the palace, and then north of them, we've got a bunch of diggers in Go Doc, Donkey Squad all the way up at Wal Song, and they've got a fair rotate ahead of them. Legionnaire's not too bad. They're up at the army base. Should be able to swing around past the shipyard, really. Coming in on the past the airport would be a pretty good move. This is a good split from NFL as well. Krillaroos pushed further across that the dried up river. I want to spot it out. Whiplash. Pick up. Coming from a Donkey Squad. Moist Feminist has actually missed that. They're not having a bar of it. They're going to actually drive. Oh, and that's why. Got the BRDM. Fair enough. That's a good start. Fair way to go, though. I'm not sure why I don't know. We'll see how that pans out. We'll see if all of Donkey Squad managed to link up somewhere across the other side of the river. Oh, no, it wasn't tabbed in. Now I can't click on players. That's so annoying. Lab Rats keep pushing through. Running parallel with a bunch of diggers at the moment. Not sure if Dobbs was spotted there. One, Jody High Roller's out. Dobbs manages to keep on going. One Tap's going to chase here. Dobbs is watching further back. Takes a hit too. Has to dodge and weave. I'm not sure if he's got some support. He's got Denny Mott behind. Elder's actually going to pull up. And come back. And Lab Rats look like they've actually peeled off of that fight. We're going to go back down to Bucks and Saar because Caliber now have pushed in onto Spartans. Ebola Swag's gone. Skin Law's gone. So it's fairly even at the moment. Grenade goes past. Homo Pyro's got to get across here. They're all pushing in Spartans. He's got to move. Toxic Nation, they're going to be the ones to come in a third party. Oh, Heisenberg, that grenade was nicely lobbed. He's in trouble. Pyro's got to get a move on here. That's certainly going to help that Toxic Nation are coming in. There we go. Spotted Bear as well. And Bear's going to go down, in fact, to Kingy. They combine well here. Managed to get rid of a couple. Can they flush these guys out? Hasn't got rid of Bear just yet. Toxic Nation's still there. Grimmy finished off. Heisenberg, the last one up now for Spartans. Caliber with 3. Spartans with 5. They got the squad wipe on Grumpy Goldfish, but Toxic Nation are coming to third party this fight. Just lurking. Just starting to move in now. Heisenberg's going to get caught here, surely. Was there one player wider? Oh, is there any... Oh, they did lose Menace, in fact. Whoever wins this fight should be able to bring their players back in, but they've got to get it done. Otherwise, we're just going to get more and more teams coming in. We do see our phase 2. Incognito on the move. Emperor Emu still lurking. He's just sitting, waiting for that fight in Bucks and Saar to finish so he can get in there and get those chips out. Incog cruise through. They push on. Surely they get Whiplash spotted out. They stay away from this compound. Dixie are there. They drop down into the water. They're heading the way of Sweet Soul. In a roundabout kind of way. I think they're just going to push the higher ground. We'll go back to Mike Miyagi. He's about to be run over the top of here by Team 11. He's actually done pretty well to get away from them. They're going to be on the move. Toxic Nation still working their way around. This Buck-Sensar fight has still not been decided. Spartans got rid of Grumpy Goldfish. Caliber came into third party. And then Toxic Nation have come in to join the fight as well. So we've had four teams in here. There's a grenade out by Design briefly. No, I did throw one. Caliber still there. No one's managed to bring any players back in. Player down there. That's Pivy down. She-Horse Moo-Moo's just managed to get that revive away. Smokes are out. Rapini might spot them up here. Has some support. Salty's right there. They could come across the top. Dusty's going to put Paradox down. They're actually going to roll down the hill and away. Taking shots from Whiplash. Not sure where Paradox is, but he's been flushed out. They pull right back to the edge here, Team 11. Grenades? No. Here comes a glider. Pivy has to go here. Oh, I can't quite get Shoehorse Moo-Moo. And that's going to be Halsey in the glider, in fact. Legionnaires will lose another one there. Halsey coming through in that glider. The rest of... the diggers are coming through as well. Trying to shoot that glider out of the sky. Labrat's coming through. Did Donkey Squad manage to link up with their BRDM? They've still got it. They certainly did get through. Jacko dialed in on that glider. NFL find themselves dead center. Blissy, Speedy K and Jeff all pushing in towards Rehab Anonymous here. Ah, grenade on the point. That one doesn't land. Blissy should be able to get up and finish off. On the beaches is... Well, he's actually on the backside of the building. Tucked in behind the door. Speedy K taking shots. Trying to cover there. Oh, stepped out and back in, Jeff. Oh, dear. It's the only place he could be. 3 kills now. Caliber finally go. Bush coming into third party. It's about our 5th team here in Buck-Sensar. Oh, that was difficult to drag that spray back in. Whiffy's going to go. Toxic Nation finished off. Chaos has gone to the zone. Spartans are still here. Heisenberg's still alive. The Spartans survive this. He's coming out to have a look at this fight. It's actually finished now. And it looks as though Push may leave. Can Heisenberg get his teammates back? That recall beacon in Buck-Sensar's not been used. Emperor Emu still going. It gets a headshot. Shh. Got to be able to met up here. That Rat Pack's in trouble. Does he get this done? And can he get his teammates back in? Luckily, he's fully boosted. What's the play from Heisenberg? We should keep going down the hill. That's where opponents is going to be shot out. They are in trouble. They're down to just the two. Star and Andy G looking to push their way through. They're in zone now. There's a lot of action out on the... Oh, Invis is there. Phoenix carving up Charm Farmers. Mac is gone. Did he drop that grenade? He didn't. Oh, Heisenberg got found. Spartans are gone. Husey manages to stay alive. Last one up for Charm Farmers. I did see Emperor Emu sitting back there with the Panzer. No one coming close. No kills yet, but he did stay alive. Not much out of that. Out on the north side, it's looking quite messy, though. Salty's there. Lab Rats. Team 11 as well. And Ubis has got one. Team 11 aren't in the best of shape. Six kills now, Team 11. Pivy pushing through, chasing that blue zone in. A lot of teams hurting in this one. Radley put down. Legionnaire's finally gone. Well played, Salty. But the lab is now down to one. It is Anubis only. And quick reload there. Oaks down. Oh, good grenade out from Husey. Double grenades. One, I think, from the other side of the road. Was it? Jacko's there as well. That one into the tree. What can Husey do? The run over. Who's still there? Pivy's still there for Team 11. Good thing Donkey Squad had that armor. Can they get Oaks? No, he's going to go. Husey survived. Didn't get anything out of that in the end. Pivy's still there. Nice shooting. He's sitting on the recall beacon. Does that mean he's out here to... He's smoked it off. Yeah, he certainly is going to use it. I'm not sure this is completely safe either. That smoke's going to disappear. Well, he gets it away. He's just got to survive now. 1:40 for that flight to come in. That's going to be tricky. Jacko, nailed down by Insight, sitting up the hill. Pivy could go here. Emperor Emu is right there. Pivy's in trouble. He's gone. Team 11 gone. Pivy won't get the teammates back in. And Emperor Emu goes to the zone. That is the end of the Grumpy Goldfish. He was pushed out of Buck Sensar early. Survived as a solo. One up for Whiplash, is it? Oh, grenade. Oh, Blissy. Was already down. They're being covered by Speedy K. Anubis back there. Shots over the top. That's NFL further back. 9 kills for Oldblood. 210. 300 damage for Dadbot. Jeff with the 210. It's actually Blissy leading the way for them. 5 kills. 570 damage. Anubis for the Labbies as a solo. Further back, though. We saw those shots coming in from NFL. They're getting ready to leave. No kills yet, but full squad alive. That's the key. 8 teams, 23 up. Incog are very spread. Jacko's very slowly bleeding out here. Hughesy's happy to sit and not move. Cow up on the top of the hill, getting into Dixie. Les just working his way through. Rain, Insight's on the move. There's Jukesy. Oh, NFL on the big move. Sat down. Over the top. Here comes Jakovsky. Gone. That's from Incognito. They've just been farming this up. Who's still left standing here? Saar, just. Annie G's got 3. Can he get the revive? This is very prone to having utility dumped in here. Hughesy is trying to run his way in here. Looking for some loot. He's got 16 first aids, Hughesy. 16 first aids. He can push in now. Here come Oldbloods around the backside. 11 kills. Incog have been doing pretty well off the top of this hill. They've got 6. Speedy K. Jeff combined. Goodbye push. Out in 6th place. More kills. More kills for Oldbloods. Insight with none yet. Bless the one. They're pushing down the hill. Jeff has to move. Relocate back to where they were. Zone goes to the south. Donkey squad go. Hughesy falls to the zone, in fact. 3 teams all of a sudden here on Tago. 13 now for Oldbloods. It's been... Oh, nice shooting. One more onto Insight. He gets into cover. Gets himself down to the road. Blissy eyes up. Utility. Range. 2 grenades short. Oh, Insight. Does he get that BRDM? Is that thing... I think that's what he's aiming for. Oh, he's in it. I thought he was laying next to it. That guy's dead. He gets the armor. Doesn't use it, though. Dixie's still cracking around on that backside as well. They've gone quiet over here. Juxie had the only kill so far. But they're well in zone. Crate's down in the middle. Got a little bit of damage between them. Rems up on the front line there. Just down in that little bit of a gully. Rain pushes down to help out Insight. They haven't used the armor just yet. Jeff keeps rotating. Sharing the kills around again. Dadbot over here looking up towards Dixie. Mitson not sitting still enough. They've got a couple of guns. Doesn't hit that. Insight happy to stay on his side of the road for now. He's got some smoke out. Looking to see almost crossing the road. Smoking off the rest of them. Needs some kills. Doesn't have any. He's got the 400 damage. No kills yet. Jeff's found himself an orm. $293 damage. Capable of some big games. But Cow had an angle. Jeff not spotted that one. 4v4v3. 2 full squads in this game. Oldbloods took the first game of the night with a big win. And then Incog took the next couple. Who's it going to be here? 2 of our top 3 teams. Plus we've got Dixie. Mortars. That could be dangerous. Oh, they're very long. That's... No, still long. Are that their shortest range? Dadbot takes a hit. Here comes the smokes. Oldblood's starting to run out of space here. Oh, that one was closer. Oldbloods need to move. Where are they going to go? They've got the cars. Do they use the cars as a fort? They've left 1. And where do they push? That's the question. They've got 2 players close by, and they're going to push the close ones. And they're going to try and run inside over. Don't need to because Blissey just shoots him anyway. They've got Cow close by. Shooting down. They get the BRDM. Speedy's in there. Utility coming out. They might need to move this thing. Jeff's out of there. Speedy K in trouble. The BZ grenade's going to get him. It's Jeff alone now. BZ grenade gets him in the end. Rain gets down there to finish them off. He's got 5. 10 kills now. Incognito. Dixie, you're on the go. They're moving. They take that high ground. Headshot onto Bless. Sweet Soul can't hit it. Rems is down. Waikikamukow goes down. Needs some utility onto that vehicle. Sweet Soul taking blue zone damage. Wants to stay alive. Needs to stay alive. Has to take some blue to get around. Blessed is still there. Follow-up grenade. They still can't get rid of Waikikamukow. Throwing everything down the hill. Bless gets away from that one. Can they get a revive off? Throwing everything. Still not to the right spot. They could get that revive off. Revives on both sides. Mitson still throwing utility. That one. Yes, that one knocks Blessed as well. It's in Dixie's favour. Rain spotted. Dixie have 2. Rain pinned in. Can he get a revive? There's a lot of smoke out here. Sweet Soul's pushing down. Needs a crucial knock. Good damage. Both getting down onto that tree. Can't get around to pick up Bless. 10 kills for Incognito. What can Rain do here? Trying to get that med off. Mitson pushing all the way down. He's going to push around him. That's a good flash. Spotted out. Mitson gets it. Dixie get the win with 4. Well, I tell you what, the money was definitely on Incognito and Oldbloods in that game, but Dixie made the move at the right time. That's that experience shining through at the end. Oldbloods had to push across the road. They got rid of Insight real quick, and they found that BRDM that Insight had been camping off of, but the utility came raining in on them, and I think it came from Rain and Cow. The blue zone grenade really finished them off there. So well played there to Oldbloods with 14. Big game from them. Incognito managed to get rid of them, finishing with 10. Rain finished with 5. Couldn't quite clutch it up in the end. He had 3 coming at him, but it was Mitson in the end with the finishing kill. 3 he finished with. Jukesy the 1. Well played, Dixie. They've had a couple of wins this season. So looking, much better. They did slip to 10th place last week, but should be back over onto the left side of the leaderboard after that one. Well played. We've got 2 to come. We shift along to Erringal. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League Pubg. 2 matches to go in the season. We'll be right back. Yes, it was Dixie spoiling the Incognito party. Getting the win on Tago. Incog still well out in front. Getting the second in that game. They will not be tracked down by Team 11. Oldbloods had another cracking game there. 2 big games from Oldbloods tonight. They picked up a win at the start of the night, but couldn't get it done in that one. Let's shift along now to Erringal as we go into match number 5. And zone has just popped. We're going all the way up towards Severny for this one. 18 teams, 72 alive. What is happening in the north? NFL getting a little bit too close to a bunch of diggers. Elder's still here, and they're still swaying quite close to Elder, who... Oh, he actually doesn't have a weapon. Where was he? Where did he drop? Why is he in the middle of the field? So many questions, Elder. Were you running over to the pancake? You were heading back? I don't know. Too many questions. Let's just check out everyone else. So, Charm Farmers, furthest out. Long rotate for them, all the way down at Sosnovka Island. Wouldn't be surprised if they used an E pickup from there. Next, furthest team out would be Toxic Nation down at the Primorsk Quarry Split. They've got Spartans around at Ferry Pier. As we swing north, we go past Caliber around the Gatka Split. Whiplash, of course, in at Pachinki. Phoenix have the Ruins Boatyard Split. Further east, Oldbloods around that S Compound Farm Split area. Team 11, Shelter, Hall of Fame Split. South Georgie, we've got Legionnaires. And then another two teams close together, but that's only because NFL have just pulled up on North Georgie. Donkey Squad were already there. As we saw them come past a bunch of diggers, and then we hit to the teams that are in zone. Dixie, we mentioned Phoenix already. Dixie School Apps just to the north of them. Grumpy Goldfish, but they're just starting to push up into Rehab Anonymous sort of territory. Rufo and Emperor Emu will have to be careful there, but they are well set up at the moment. They just need to get Pome and Firebird across there, the Grumpy Goldfish. Rufo's got to be careful. They could be closing in. He's had a good couple of weeks, though, Rufo. Lab Rats up at Severny. Push, not too far out, up at the warehouses. Repugnant still all the way up at Stauber. And, of course, Incognito. League leaders at the moment over in Yasnaya. Not in too much of a hurry, but you'd be sure they'll be looping around that Yasnaya pond pretty shortly. Emperor Emu's already got some damage out. Rufo putting some shots out as well, up towards Rehab Anonymous. In fact, back towards Jorywood. He's going to take his tyres. So he could well be stuck there. No damage just yet. Phoenix on the move. Straight out of Boatyard. A few of the teams starting to get moving. I wonder what Charm Farmers are going to do. There's two of them here. Do they push that solo? There's our first E pickup. That's going to actually be the way of Whiplash. So they obviously want to go north of that Ros River. Would not be surprised if they push here. Petty Station. But also, last week they did have a win from this compound. So, two good options here for them. Completely free at the moment as Push have come down from Stauber. Nice 2-2 split for them. That's a good hold. And that's a good move from Anubis coming out to that T intersection, that T junction. And now we've got all of Grumpy Goldfish across the river. Dixie on the move. Looks as though Incognito starting to get organised. Here comes Whiplash. What about Charm Farmers? No, still split. They're not. Found themselves a key and found themselves a loaded bunker. What do you even pick up here? That's a good find. What does Macca go? He does go the P90. What's Uzi picked up? No weapon change. Well, Macca took the best one. P90's gone. Everything you can want there. That's why they're out there. It's going to be Toxic Nation on an E pickup as well. There we've got... Ooh, hang on. It's on here. Oh, it's very much on here for Push. Radley's got up. Well, it might not be on anymore. Radley's got in there. One tap's there. Oh, one tap's no longer there. Repugnance puts him down. Saves the day. Who's going to have the kills? There's Cow with an Orm down the hill. Is he running? Oh, he's just got to that crate. Oh, Jody High Roller's there. Anubis has come in as well. Good grenade. Oh, the BZ's going to do it, in fact. Opponent's almost runs out into that. He's got to be careful here. Oh, Anubis was wide. It didn't spot him. Sat down from the other side. Blessed is further back. In comes Incognito. This is trouble. There's a revive. Andy G's Managed to pick up Little Hope. Hits one. Hits one. Can't. He does hit the second. Get some support. They've all got one each, in fact. Repugnance is down. They've got to get these players up because here comes Incognito. Out comes the utility from Cow. Blessed in support. Plenty of smoke out. There's going to be some confusion there if they can't get away from these grenades from Waikikamu. Follow-up BZ should finish off. SAR's in trouble. Little Hope's going to try and get this one out the window. Does a pretty good job. That one just goes in. Flashes come out. Bless walks into one. Here comes Rain. SAR's going to hold a corner. Bless sat down. Wanted the flush. Won't get it. Little Hope is there. He's gone. Rain comes in from the other side. Two teams gone. Two knocks, though, onto Incognito. They get a squad wipe onto Push. It was Push that got the squad wipe before that, though. 16 teams, 64 alive. So we've lost two. Double revive. That comes off. No one's pushed them. Whiplash do push all the way out to that compound that they won from, but they immediately have to move. Oh, Pivy in trouble. Jeff gets him. Cherry takes some hits as well. Can you get over there to Pivy? He's trying to crawl back. That vehicle is very much cooked. There's a chance here. He may have to pick him up here. He's certainly going to do that. But that vehicle is not great. He's just going to go for the revive there. Oldbloods on the move. They are. He's going to have to get this done quick. He's done it. They've lost Shoehorse and Dusky. Jeff waiting for that support. Dadbod coming through. 16 teams, 59 alive. Caught in the open. Jeff better with the M249. Pivy's still there. This could be Team 11 out very early now. Yes, sir, it is. Team 11, they go in 16th place. Oldbloods have had a good night. They get the squad wipe on their nearest competitor sitting above them on the leaderboard. Oldbloods, can they catch Team 11? Can Oldbloods slot into second place with just 2 games remaining? No one's going to catch Incognito, but Oldbloods are having a great night. And I don't think the leaderboard had updated from that last game when they had 14 either. So that's a good start. Incognito is spread. NFL on the move. They're isolated. It's a 2-1-1 at the moment. Jaskovsky landing shots onto Rain. Waikikamu further up. Where do NFL go? Whiplash have moved up the hill. They're still circling around here. NFL could end up across in the trenches. That is where Killaroo is heading. No one else behind them, so that should work for them. Cow's going to move. Has the Orm out. Has 3 kills too. Shifts over. See if he can get some angles. I think he's just spotted them out over there. He's going to move. Speedy coming in. For Oldbloods. They get one back. Spartans on the move from Pubg direction. Charm Farmers coming through. They've driven all the way from military base. Speedy K. Back into the fray. Didn't actually catch on. They'd lost Tim. Light by Design gets knocked by that Jukesy Bolty. Menace is digging in. There's Light by Design. Freshly up. Mortars. Really at no one. Could be Could be giving themselves some cover, actually, Phoenix. That's not a bad play at all. That's a smart play there, Phoenix. So if that's the play, they've got some nice craters to work off, and that's not a bad spot, really, at all. They can play this ridgeline and just have that little bit of cover if they have to duck back in, just to avoid those shots from up the hill. So that's worked well if they actually use it. Unless someone else gets there. Here comes Oldbloods in that south side. NFL have managed to go all the way around Whiplash now. Holding the petty. 2 just out from that. Killer and Jaskovsky down the hill from Whiplash. They're not moving just yet and certainly don't need to move. Caliber and Rehab Anonymous combined to get rid of Salty, and where even did they fall? Oh, there we go. Legionnaires lose 2, and in fact, there's the other couple that have fallen down the hill, Rapini and Salty. Caliber there. Macca's behind them. They've got 3. Well played, Caliber. Oh, there's that. You could only just hear that from Macca. Those shots pinging in from that P90. Having to tank some blue out here, though. Still another one there. Bowler swag. Macca running into grenade range. Kingy's, I don't think, going to survive. Oh, he might. Kingy does go. He had to come off that revive. Macca says, I'll take your vehicle and I'll be shot out. Vertigo is going to watch this, though. Husey over the hill. Oh, maybe he's not going to watch. Macca's been flushed. There goes that P90. And I reckon that was missing some tyres, was it? Yeah, it certainly was. Do they push the edge of Severny? It's a possibility. Oldbloods pushing in. There goes Cow and Rain. Rolling it back. Cow's going to keep himself isolated. Oldbloods will come across the top. Pulling into the shack alone. Rain's going to come back to him. Whiplash have to move. We're running out of hard cover now. Teams are going to be playing in the open. It's Dixie that's holding the best compound at the moment. Probably along with... Uh-oh. Rain isolated. Oh, he's put them both down. Cow helped out. Rain's flushed them out. He's got 2. They're lurking over Cow here. Speedy K and Blissy. Do they push him? Trying to find something. May have to pull up in the open. They are sent to zone, but there is not a lot of cover here. A lot of teams are going to fall. There's some markers out. I don't know where they're going to go. Oh, he's found himself a little bit of a crater. This is just going to have to do. Over the top is Whiplash. Into the car. Safe. Whiplash keep going. Blissy's going to crash this one in. Rehab Anonymous have got a shack. A lot of craters out here. They are pushing for a shack too. 3 here for Whiplash. Sorry, it's 4. It's Clown Car. Do they get the shack? They do. 2 FOs getting stuck into them. Donkey Squad go out. Nappy's down. The smokes come out. They probably should have had that out quicker. Phoenix coming over the top of Toxic Nation. That's not a bad spot to hold up. Here comes the utility, though. They've pulled up short. Digging in. Not a bad little spot here. Incog off in the background. Here come Grumpy Goldfish. This is okay. Well, Poem's gone, though, but sitting on that bunker. Firebird's gone. Cow out for a look. 9 kills, Incognito. Finishing off strong here. Insight's the 1. Cow 4. They look towards NFL. Rain 4 as well. Oh, dear. Whiplash are having to run through the open. Multiple players down. I think it's just is it ACW and one up. Blue zone is there. Is Mike Miyagi still up as well? Nappy's there. I think they just got a revive. He immediately goes down. ACW. Where's that utility come from? I think they threw their own utility to try and get some cover. But ACW is going to actually go to Caliber. They've managed to farm a few from out here. 5 kills now, Caliber. And Rehab Anonymous have, well, they're actually still out of zone. Dixie still have the hard cover. Incognito have some high ground. A lot of teams having to move. This is actually a good little crater here. Speedy K sharing the pick around and says, get to work, Blissy. Dig us in, bro. We've got teams behind us that have to move. And I think they'll be eyeing these guys off. Picks put away. NFL are getting ready to shift. No kills yet for them. Dixie get fed a crate. That's why Sweet Soul's got the Orm. Looks across to Emperor Emu. Cow still out at his shack. He's in there at the moment. Trying to defend. Mustn't have usable vehicles. Only got one smoke. There goes Emperor Emu finally. Phoenix on the move. They push around towards Cow. And it was Leith, in fact. And he is gone. Rehab Anonymous go. Homemade Pyro put down, so too a bowler swag that only leaves 2 FO. Caliber with 7 kills. It's been a good game, but I think they're going to get pinched out from behind this tree. They will disappear. Oldbloods holding out. Headshot onto Bless. Nice shooting, Speedy K. Doesn't want to let them use that. NFL are there. It died in an absolute hail. 5 kills for Oldbloods. Nice shots. Trying to work out if this utility is coming from over the top or from somewhere else. They do have charm farms a little bit further around. They are digging in. Speedy K goes down. Blissy alone now. Into utility range comes Cow. Speedy Case. Stolen away by Sweet Soul. Oh, that was... There's about 3 guns looking that direction. 17 kills now for Incog. 7 for Cow in sight. Having a better game here with the 4. Rain. Well, blessed the donut so far. Rain 6 and 600 damage. It's actually right across the other side of zone. This is where Cow was, and Rain's actually still over. Was moved around here. Whiffy goes down. Chaos alone here. Toxic Nation up into the top 4. Good points for Toxic Nation. Trying to get away from that bottom spot. They will get clear of Rehab Anonymous. They may actually go past a bunch of diggers. And possibly Spartans here. Toxic Nation. Top 4 finish. Crate in the open, but that's a bit of a stretch to get to that. Got some 3 gear in it, but this is a good zone. Dixie have just been fed here. 6 kills. They've slowly started to add them up. Well, they are dialed in on Chaos. Tucked in on that tree. Blue zone will come through. Should finish him here. Does he move? He's obviously got no... Oh, it's actually... It says stopped right there and we're into phase 6. Mitzen's going to get him. Another one for Dixie. Rems is the one that's been farming the damage. 766 for him. They're out and about, though. They want to get rid of Charm Farmers. They're on the move. Jukesy wants some kills. I don't think they've had to use a lot of utility. Hughesy's out of there on the bike. Where is Hughesy going? Uh-oh. Oh, no. They've not parked very safely. Oh, dear. That's not a lot, not a lot to cover when you land it like that. Two teams. 4v4. Dixie have got the hard cover. Incog have got 18 kills. Rems get spotted before he even gets across the road. Cow gets up close. 4v3. Jukesie's actually in the open. Cow takes a big hit with the Orm. Can he hit something back the other way? It's Orm v Orm. 19 kills Incognito. Jukesie's moves. Spotted. Put down by Cow. He'll have 8. Who's got all the damage? It's... Actually, not sure who had the top damage, but someone's gone. Blessed. Insight's going to drive at them now. Hard send into the building. He's in there to get this job done. He'll get himself 1. 1 extra. 5. Should be 6. It's only Mitson now. 19 kills. He's in the middle of a BZ grenade that's been lobbed by someone around the other side. Cow gets around there. Mitson is the last up. Tries to get out and give it away. Insight gets another one. Huge kill. A huge game. 22 kills for Incog. Really finishing off at an absolute gallop here. Incognito. They won back-to-back games earlier tonight. They've picked up the biggest win of the night here. Oldbloods have picked up a 19 kill in the first game, but Incog have gone better. 22 kills in match number 5. We've got 1 to go. Incog are stretching their lead. They will not be tracked down now at all. Waikakamukau with 8. Insight 7, Rain 6, and Bless the 1. This is a big finish here for Incognito. Well played, Dixie. They've had a win, just coming off a win, in fact. Another 10 kills there. They've gone better again with their kill count. 4 for Mitson, 3 each to Rems and Sweet Soul. Charm Farmers, 3rd place with the 2, and that's a good finish for Toxic Nation into the top 4. 1 to come. 1 to come. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League PUBG. This is the last game of Season 4. Coming up, don't go anywhere. Yes, it was a 22-kill win to Incognito. Running away with the season. And now my leaderboard's not reloading. Well, we're just going to go straight to game then. Match number 6. Phase 1 zone has popped, and that's going to be an interesting one. In fact, there's a hot drop as well. Oldbloods and Grumpy Goldfish. They've got a road between them for now. We'll just have a quick look around. I think everyone else is pretty well set. Incog in vehicles heading to Yasnaya. Bush are a long way away. Labrats are a long way away. NFL, Toxic Nation, Team 11 are set. Where's Dusky going? Is he coming ahead of Grief Incognito? Where? He's looking, checking to see if that vehicle's been taken. It's an interesting move. They actually trying to see if... They're not very well kitted up, but... Oh, Denny! May have hopped out a little bit too quick. This is the only gun that Cherry's got. They're over here hunting Team 11. Dobbs is still there. Dusky will have to be revived. Does Dobbs get support? Halsey's coming over on foot. Rain's found himself a vehicle. He was quite late in for some reason. Donkey Squad. Well, Oakley's... Wait. Oh, okay. That escalated. I thought this might take a bit longer, but Goldfish have actually pushed Oldbloods. They've picked up one out of it. They've got Blissey, but I thought we'd have time to come back to this one. But anyway, Dadbod's picked himself up 3. Goldfish looking to push hard in the last game of the night. That's an early exit, and that's done and dusted. Season over. Season over. Grumpy Goldfish finishing up in, well, they may drop a spot here. I think they're only a point up on Caliber. Excuse me. So they may well drop. And speaking of, Caliber all on the move at the moment. Whiplash are going to go with an E pickup. We'll go back to... This was quite interesting because it's obvious Team 11 are hunting here. Beep, beep, over the top. Shoehorse looking for... looking for a highlight reel. But Dobbs was waiting with the Uzi. He really wants him. He should bleed out here. He's going to underarm the grenade, and that's actually bounced back his direction. Should... In fact, it launches the vehicle over Shoehorse. Finally gets him. Not even sure how he survived that. It actually tipped it up the right way. Or did it do a complete flip? Right. It's actually a 1 apiece now. As Pivvy's going to come in from lower down. Now they've got to get a player back in. There's an E pickup coming from Charm Farmers as well. That's 2 coming in. Manus is across there for Toxic Nation in good position. The rest of the team coming in from Lipovka. Phoenix on the move. Push have got still a fair way to go. So too to Lab Rats. They're not close together, so it doesn't look like they've got an E pickup. Oldbloods can clean out Milton now. Oh, they're actually leaving. Uh-oh. I thought Elder might have just... No, I think he's just waiting. Waiting for... They've convinced them they've left, and now he's going to panzer someone. Panzer someone, and then... Has he got a vehicle to leave? He does. Flushes. Well played. Where'd that go? Didn't make it in. Elder's got 1. 1 below, in fact. Well, this could be Team 11 out early. Elder's pulling him apart here. Pivvy's still down. Dusky's there. Are they coming back? Yeah, they are. In they come. Has 1, has 2, Dusky. From the outside, Elder gets it. Cleans up Team 11 and their night, and their season is done. 300 damage for Elder. He'll get the revive on Halsey. They'll get Dobbs. And in comes Waikikamukow. This fight is not done yet. Dobbs is going to be... That's a safe move. They would not even know Cow's on the way in. But that's actually a pretty good move. If that revive had gone off by that well, Cow would have been all over that. About to see our zone shift here. There's another E-pickup coming. Oh, Push do have an E-pickup, so they are on the way. Dialing in towards prison. Well, Team 11 are out now. Ah, Halsey sat down. Well, that's in there. Ooh-wee. That was close. So Team 11 are gone. This is... we are looking towards Oldbloods now to catch them. Oh, Elder's going to go down with his 3. It's been a good finish for the Diggers here. Oh, Cow was... Jeez, that was quick. Really thought Dobbs had the drop on him there. But that's going to be Incog with 5 now. Five already. Where did they pick up the other one? That is the question. Oh, here we go. Donkey Squad have lost 2. I know Jacko was already way into zone, but Incog must have picked up maybe another one off of Donkey Squad. Oh, this doesn't look real great. It's in trouble. They loop a long way back out of town. They're going to catch up with Chaos, but they're running up towards Phoenix. Taking shots yet? Not yet. Is now. Chaos will go. And Toxic Nation turn back the other way. So Oldbloods, can they catch Team 11? They've actually started pretty well. Not sure how many kills Team 11 ended up with before they disappeared. But I think a top 10 finish for Oldbloods may well get them into second place here tonight. And for, well, to finish off the season, pretty much, they came in. So coming into this game, if the scoreboard's right, they are 8 points behind Team 11. I don't think... Not sure what Team 11... Did they pick up 1 kill in the end? 1 or 2? They might have only got 1. So we'll call it 9. 9 behind. Oldbloods need 9 points here. They've got 4 already. Just staring down. Oh, there's a crate out there. Looks very, very tempting for Rehab Anonymous. And Oldbloods are overwatching this from a couple of different angles. There's a P90. Will Rehab Anonymous be tempted? He pick up the Charm Farmers. Lab Rats are actually taking the boat route. Now they need to find some vehicles. Incog coming in on that north side. Yuzi pushing through the Charm Farmers. Pushing through alone. Pushing up towards Phoenix. Swinging around. Oh, he goes down in the end. Mr. Carney gets him with a bolty. Grenade straight through. Finished off by IB Leith. 2 kills Phoenix. Spartans, meanwhile, pushing up towards Dixie. Fresh off of a win a couple of games ago. The player down on either side. Mitson has been put down by, well, from Speedy K. No, sorry. Was it stolen? Not sure. Maybe I read that wrong. Oh, Caliber's here as well. Grimmy using Dixie's smoke. He's right there. He's in more smoke. Well too short. Mitson's crawled in. Jukes. Has the one. Has he got some smoke to give here? Going to be some more utility. It's going to be Caliber coming through from that backside. Sweet Soul lurking. He's got to be able to cover here. They've got push further down the hill. They're actually right on the south side of this zone as well. Oldbloods are further back. Rehab, Anonymous are down there with one. And that's going to be on the beach is coming in actually for Rehab Anonymous. So they've managed to bring a player back in. Char Farmers now pushing in onto Incog. Oh, Maka. Hitting some shots there with the ace. Invis is gone. Vertigo is still there. No kills yet. They've lost Husey and Invis. 12 teams, 43 alive. Everyone's playing pretty freely here. Vertigo's away. Someone's going to be over the top of Maka here. Two of them open up. He had no chance, unfortunately. Incog are hunting. They've got 6. Who's next? Legionnaires. Oh, on the beaches. In fact, has dropped onto the roof. He's done pretty well to get there. There's Oaks coming through. He's just going to have to wait Legionnaires out who've got themselves a BRDM. Almost could have dropped on that. Actually going to park that one in. Pretty well on the beaches is just going to have to sit here. No guns. No nothing. Here comes that BRDM. Jacko gets caught out trying to met up. There it is right there. It's just one player in the BRDM at the moment. Radley backs off the grenade. Oaks is there trying to crawl in. Should be able to get that revive away. Anubis is lurking just off this compound. I need to try and get that thing safe. Has he got any lethals here to use? Radley's got nothing there. Moist Feminist is just chucking laps at the moment. Queef goes down. He's being third-partied. Oh, another one for Radley. Immediately has to get that med off. Anubis is moving. Trying to provide some support. Flushes out. Radley's got 2. One taps further in. Just on that rock. Anubis doesn't want to get run over here. Moist Feminist could probably just jump out and... Anubis is a one-shot. Here, there's Cow. Insight coming through across the top. Cow steals that one away. Radley on the bike, trying to get in towards One Tap, who really doesn't have a lot of cover. Oh, Radley's about to go. Radley does go. Insight's got to move. Cow runs away from the BRDM. How's that thing for... It's actually still in pretty good nick. Oh, Vertigo is there. Straight into the vehicle. Last one up for Charm Farmers. This match is going... It's all falling apart here. NFL in front of push. Good grenade right to the tree. Miller's in trouble. Will they swing past? 9 kills NFL. Best game of the night. Killaroo's got 4. Throwing everything towards Little Hope. Repugnance is there. Sat down by Psycho. It could be another one. A revive coming through further back. Little hope just there in front. Oh, Killaroo another. He's got 500 damage. One player further back, Andy G with the M249. All of a sudden, it's 13 kills now for NFL. I'd say this would have to be their biggest game of the season. All they've got to do now is stay alive. On the beaches, still on the roof of Hall of Fame. He can't actually drop in. Paradox is still there. Did they? Oh, they've still got their BRDM as well. Salty sitting off of that. Phoenix taking shots. Trying to stay alive. There's... Rehab Esports is dug in so deep. It cannot be run over. No. Oh, dear. How is he surviving that? Nuts. Just not happening. Those wheels just will not drop in there. What if you come in from the side? This is just comedic, really. The fuel's the problem. That's sort of getting a little bit low. I mean, come in from the side. Come in this way. Or have we given up? I believe is still there. Oh, one tap. Oh, wow. Incognito just lined up. Oh, no. He's just... Don't... Oh, my God. He's gone to the zone. One tap. What have you done? Insight with the damage now. 725. Have they... Surely they'll see that body and think, where did that just come from? Insight leads the damage. They're on the move. They want to finish off Phoenix. Still a player there. Two players, in fact. They just got to... Flashed out and finished off. There's another couple. Phoenix going 7th. 10 kills now. Incognito. NFL still going. They've got 16 now. They've lost Jakovsky. Killaroo not leading the damage anymore. Incognito pinned in there. Charm Farmers are gone. That was Vertigo alone now. Finished off by Salty. There he is there. They lost Paradox. Looks as though... I wonder where... Oh, there. Oh, don't tell me died from falling. Is that what happened? That's unfortunate. Legionnaires with 2. 3 players up. They've still got their armor as well, though. And Rehab Esports. Oh, Rain. Put down to 1 hit point. That's unfortunate. Rehab Anonymous go out. 5th place for them. Voice Feminist still trolling around. That fuel's not burning down super fast. Let me just park this thing. Ooh, Rain. Sat. Still 16 for NFL. Rain down. Got some craters to work out of here for Miller. Killaroo with 6. Big game here. Who has to move? They're going to push for Rain. That's revivable. Inside will get across. That's pretty safe. They'll have their 4 up. Killaroo's going to move. Does so. I thought he did pretty well. Salty, in fact, got that knock. From Wider. They need to get someone else in here. Does Psycho have wheels? He doesn't. Neither does Miller. Being shot at. No smokes. This is a problem now for NFL. They've had a fantastic game, but I think it ends here. Psycho somehow needs to get to Killaroo. It's really down to Legionnaires moving, and they do not need to go anywhere. Psycho will go down. It is Miller alone. He is in zone. Can Miller pick up another kill or 2? Well, BRDM finally goes. And we're outside a zone as well. I think you can crawl in here. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Donkey Squad with 1. Killaroo gone. Only leaves Miller now. 4v3 and 2 solos. Miller's got 3 here. For NFL. Cal starts digging holes. Who's got all the damage over here? 13 kills. Do they finish off with a win? Incognito? The real question is, did Oldbloods do enough to catch Team 11? Not actually sure how many kills Oldbloods finished off with. I look across towards Miller. Has there been some movement? Maybe Miller stood up. Here comes the smoke. In go the shots. $15 now. Miller goes. Donkey Squad are gone as well. Carving up now. Legionnaires don't have to move, but Incog are just going to go to them. Lesty's going to... Cow's going to drive at them. Cow's going to drive over there and get it done. He's got 6. Incog with 15. 1 player left up. So, no, Salty's been picked up. Cow steps around the corner. Can Legionnaires finish off with a win? Backs against the wall. It's actually a 2v2 now. Here comes Insight now, pushing in. Rapini flushed out of it. Salty. Oh, Rain. Way outside. Ping those shots in there. Oh, they both get out and get going. Salty. HASD combined. They've only got 1 to go now. Rain out in the field on that rock. Has he got... He's actually outside a zone. They can sit and wait here. Blessed will go. Incog wanted a big finish. They're stuck on 16 kills. How is that armor looking? Oh, that's looking very good at the moment. Make it 5 kills. This is actually a bit dangerous here. Over the top. Gets it done. Salty finishes it off. Legionnaires win the last game of the night. The last game of the season. Well played, Salty, with the 5. HASD with the 1. Legionnaires. Legionnaires with a 6-kill win to finish us off. They sit in 11th place on the leaderboard. I don't think they'll actually catch... No, I don't think they will actually catch Phoenix above them, so I think they'll actually stay in 11th place. But well played, Legionnaires, getting the last win of the night, last win of the season as well. Incog finish off a strong Cow with 7, Insight the 4, Blessed the 3, Rain the 2. It's been a big night for Incognito. They had back-to-back wins earlier. Then they had a 22-kill win match before this, and then finished off with 16 in second. Donkey Squad, 3rd place with 1. They sat in 14th place, potentially jump caliber. We're not going to hang around to find out. Big game from NFL, 4th place with 16. They tied Incog for the top kills there in that game. Killaroo probably his best game of the season, NFL's best game of the season as well. Where are they? Sitting in 8th place. So I'd say they're just off the back of those kills there into 4th place. They may finish a couple of spots higher above where they sit in 8th at the moment. Well played. Well played, Incognito. They will take out season 4 without any doubt at all. Miles in front. Team 11 and Oldbloods. It came down to this last game. There we go. Yeah, Team 11's had 1 point there. Oldbloods, 6 kills, 6 points. I don't think Oldbloods have caught them. I don't think Oldbloods actually caught them. It is very tight for second place, but I think Oldbloods are going to finish a few points behind. They started well with a squad wipe very early on, had those 4 points, and then they've only managed another 2. So, yeah, I did say they needed to finish in the top 10, and they've managed to finish just outside. So, unfortunately, I think Oldbloods will lock in 3rd place there. And it'll be push into 4th place on the leaderboard. A bit of a gap back to Charm Farmer. So the top 4 really a long way ahead of the rest. That's us all wrapped up for another season. Season 4 out of the way. There'll be some dates out for season 5. We might try and get TPP mode off the ground again. Maybe. Keep an eye on the Discord. And keep an eye on the socials. I'm Funky AU. You've been watching Premium League PUBG Season 4 for 2026. We are out of here. See you hopefully in a couple of weeks' time for Season 5. Good night.